Welcome back to Dad Deals for this week's edition of the biggest deals of the week, where I share with you the best deals for dads that I find across the internet. In this video, I'll share all the deals that I think are worth checking out across all the stores and sites. As usual, all links to the items are posted below and sorted out by store. Full disclosure, some of the links below are affiliate links, and I do earn a small commission if you decide to click on them and make a purchase. So if you'd like to support my channel at no extra cost to you, please consider using my links. All right, sit back, relax, and let's check out the best online deals for this week. So first up, over at Harbor Freight, the deals are back. I know last week had everyone scared, where it was the first time in a long time that Harbor Freight didn't have a weekend sale going on. But they've made up for it. This is my favorite sale that they run, especially for ITC members, and it's one of the main reasons that I am an Inside Track Club member, is to take advantage of this sale that happens a few times a year. But this is the 30% off all items, $10 and under for everyone. And then those ITC members are going to get 30% off all items, $20 and under. So there's obviously a ton of stuff at Harbor Freight that is $20 and under that you can get a great deal on. If you're lucky enough to find it in your store, you can pick up one of their recently released hats. I recently got one. It's actually a really nice hat. It is only like $7 or $8. So you could easily get this for around $5. It is absolutely worth that. So definitely pick up that if you see it. But I also like getting name brand stuff like WD-40, the Blaster products, things like that are great buys during this time. But there are a ton of options with this sale, so definitely make sure you get down to your local Harbor Freight. Now this is limit 5, but a lot of stores will let you exceed that limit. But even if they do limit you to 5, you can keep going back and getting 5 more items throughout the weekend. All right, now we're gonna head on over to Walmart. They have a couple clearance items for great prices. One thing to note is Walmart is actually gonna have a Walmart Plus week next week. It's kind of like their Prime Day event. So I will have a video covering that, so definitely stay tuned for it. But here we have the Hart 20-volt pole hedge trimmer. So if you have any tall shrubs or bushes or anything like that that are hard to reach, this is really nice to have. You're gonna get the 2 amp hour battery and charger with it, and this is on clearance for $98. When it comes to these things, I do like to get the multi-head. That's what I personally have on the Ego brand. But maybe you already have a string trimmer, you have all the things that you want, and you just need that long reach hedge trimmer. This is a good buy. And one more clearance item over at Walmart. Here's a 2-pack of their Hyper Tough 6 outlet surge protectors. And these are just $7. That's about half off the normal price. So nothing too fancy here. These are pretty much just your basic surge protectors. But if you need some, this is a great deal. Switching over to Amazon, they have these nice, I love these shirts. These are great for the summertime if you like to go fishing, you like to go boating. These are very lightweight. They're UPF protected, so they can protect you from sunburn. And these are the long sleeve hoodie version of it. These are also great for hiking. They're just very breathable shirts. And these are 58% off at just under $13. DeWalt has their orbital sander. This is the battery powered version. You're gonna get the battery and charger included in this kit, plus a bag for $200. So not the best price in the world, but it is a little bit of a discount off. If you're a fan of Reese's and you wanna stock up, here are pantry packs. You get a 2-pack, so that's gonna give you 25 Reese cups for just $8.66. So maybe you need to stock up the work snack cabinet or fridge or something like that. This is a pretty good deal right here. All right, so Lowe's was early on the mulch deals, and then Home Depot is late on the mulch deals. So Lowe's has changed to a 4 for $10 on their mulch, but Home Depot is still going with the 5 for $10, so they have the best deal going on. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that the Home Depot bags are 1.5 cubic feet, as opposed to the Lowe's bags are 2 cubic feet. So you're actually getting more mulch over at Lowe's. That's why I like to jump on their deal. But I do know that some people prefer this Earth Grow by Scott's brand of the mulch. So if that's you, or if maybe you missed out on that Lowe's deal, check out this one over at Home Depot, 5 for $10 still. And of course, that's available in red, brown, or black. Now, next up, we have a 2-pack of the Ryobi power inverters. These are great to take camping. And here you're getting 2 of them for $79. Now, this has 1 AC outlet and 2 USB-A ports. Unfortunately, it does not have USB-C ports on it, but it does have an integrated light. So again, great to take camping with you. It's kind of an all-in-one small compact device here. Another really nice thing about these things is they're completely silent. So some of your larger power stations out there, of course, generators are going to be much louder. This produces 0 noise, so you can keep it right next to you as you sleep. And the runtime is going to vary based on which kind of battery you use and also what you're outputting the power to. But nice deal here, 2-pack for $79. So I showed this over on my top things to buy at Home Depot this month video. This is the Husky 800 lumen tripod light. It is also detachable, so you can use that LED as a handheld light as well, but this is just $20, a great price for this thing. It looks pretty cool. It's also water and impact resistant. It charges via USB-C cable, which is included. So just a nice light here, 20 bucks over at Home Depot. Here we have also from Ryobi their brushless 510 CFM 130 mile per hour leaf blower for 130 bucks. That's $20 off the normal price. Now here's a really interesting tool that I hadn't seen before. This runs off the USB lithium battery line of Ryobi. So it just makes a very nice, small, and compact tool. And this is a 4-in-1 stapler and brad nailer, which is pretty crazy to see in such a small form factor like this. You're gonna get the 3 amp hour battery and USB charging cable with it. It's 50 bucks. But of course you can do pretty much any type of staple, but you can also do up to 5/8 inch brad nails, which is really cool and will be great for any of the small crafting or any small projects that you have going on. Here's kind of a different style of a leaf blower. This is kind of a drill handle version, but this is the 220 CFM 140 mile per hour rated version from Ryobi at $69. I could see this being useful, maybe to take on a trip with you. Maybe if you like to RV or you go camping, you want to quickly clean out your space or clean up your area. This would be a lot more compact than maybe a traditional leaf blower. But check this out, $69. It is tool only though, you will need to have some batteries. And then of course that heat is here, or it's coming soon. And here is a nice fan. This runs off the 40 volt line from Ryobi. It's brushless. It's on their Whisper series, so it's pretty quiet. This is the 20-inch air cannon fan at $200. You're getting $30 off the normal price here. It is tool only. You will need to have batteries for this one as well, but it can run up to 34 hours if you have a 12 amp hour battery. And I like the big wheels and big handle this has on it. So if you're on that 40 volt line, maybe you have the lawnmower or some other of their tools, this is a great way to use some of those batteries for other things. Here we have a pretty compact version of that little giant ladder. This is from Werner, so it's a great brand. This one can reach up to 14 feet, but maybe if you don't have a lot of space to store a ladder, maybe you go around in a van or you have an SUV or something like that, this can probably fit in the back of it. It's also extremely lightweight. And of course has those multi-positions 5 ladders in one. So just a great all-in-one ladder here for $99. I love the way Milwaukee calls some of their blades. Here are the Torch Nitrous Carbide metal cutting reciprocating saw blades. You're getting 2 of these. These should be able to handle any type of metal that you throw at it. This is $20. That is 60% off the normal price. Also made in the USA. So check these out if you want some nice reciprocating saw blades. If you want to spruce up an outside deck or patio, check out these Edison style light bulbs. This is a 12 light 24 foot strand. It is incandescent, so these aren't the LED style, but these are on sale for 20 bucks. And then one more ladder deal here from Werner. This is sort of your standard 4-foot fiberglass step ladder, but it's on sale for $55. That's a special buy of the day. You do need to jump on this today. So a nice deal there. Now let's switch on over to Lowe's. Here is the Works PowerShare hedge trimmer. You're going to get the 2 amp hour battery and charger included. It's on sale for $69. So a nice handheld unit there. Here's a nice swiveling patio or deck chair set, a 2-piece set here for $170. They have a nice black iron frame on them. Craftsman has their 10-inch sliding miter saw here for on sale for $209. That's $40 off. If you still haven't put down any bug spray around your house, you might want to think about doing that this time of year. But here's the Ortho Home Defense. You get the ready to spray bottle with the wand, and here you're getting a free refill if you buy the ready to go bottle. So you're basically getting 2 gallons of the product for $17. It's your last chance to jump on this Ego free battery deal over at Lowe's. They have it going on the lawnmower. Here's the Select Cut. That's going to give you 2 blades underneath. It's self-propelled 21-inch deck. You're getting the 7.5 amp hour battery included with it, and then you're going to get an extra 5 amp hour battery for free, all for $700. And then the same thing going on with the leaf blower and the string trimmer. Here is the 765 CFM 200 mile per hour leaf blower. That's a very nice blower. I've had this one for a while. It's not the top anymore, but it's pretty close and will get the job done. But you're going to get the 5 amp hour battery with this unit, and then you're going to get an extra 2.5 amp hour battery thrown in there for $330. And then pretty much the same deal with the string trimmer here. You're getting the 4 amp hour battery with this, and then an extra 2.5 amp hour battery for free for that same $330 price. So if you've been wanting to jump on this deal at Ego, their batteries are extremely expensive if you buy them separately. So any of these deals are great to jump on, especially if you're building out your collection. All right, let's finish things off over at Amazon. Here is their precision screwdriver set from the Jurist brand. You're also getting a nice electronics repair kit with this as well. And this is just $8. That is 20% off. There's also a ton of great car detailing deals, especially from the Meguiar's brand, which I think is a great brand. I think they have some of the best value and they're really nice products. Here is your synthetic express spray wax. So just a very convenient way to wax your car. And this is on sale for $25.36. That's 33% off the normal price. And you're getting a gallon of it. They also have their microfiber wash mitt. That's just under $5 at $4.42. Here is their all-purpose cleaner. Now this is safe on carpet, upholstery, vinyl, and even leather. This has an active foaming action that can lift dirt, so it can pretty much clean anything in the interior of your car. So any drink spills or anything like that going on, this would take care of it. And this is on sale for $16.43. You have their waterless wash and wax spray bottle. This is on sale for $9, so a ton of these products on sale. It's a great time to stock up on your car washing collection. We have the multi-purpose cleaner. You can spray this on any interior surface, including the touchscreens. Can also be used on the dash. You can use it on vinyl, fabric, carpet, anything like that. Now this is from Armor All, not Meguiar's, but this is $4 for this bottle. And then another Meguiar's product here is the Hot Shine Tire Foam. This is 63% off at just $4.40. So get your tires looking really shiny and really nice. Also protects them from the UV light and UV damage of the sun. Now here next up, we have the DeWalt planer stand. Now obviously you could probably use this with any of the planers out there. You don't have to use the DeWalt one, but a nice table and stand here with a wheel. So it's mobile for $107. And then we'll finish off here with some clothes deals. Here's a Carhartt men's loose fit heavyweight shirt. Of course, the classic Carhartt shirt here is 50% off at just $10 in that classic Carhartt brown color. You also have these Hanes 4-pack of shirts at just $11.29. Great time to stock up. And then last up here from the Amazon Essentials brand, here are their crew neck shirts. You're getting a 6-pack for just under $18 in either black or white. So that's all the deals for this week. Thanks again for watching. Again, like the video if you find it helpful, subscribe to my channel, use those links in the description below and then the YouTube shopping feature, and I will catch you next time on Dad Deals.